up, everybody? It's your boy Steve from the Watch Corner, and today we're going to be reviewing the Seizmont Asger Dante automatic skeletonized watch. Really cool watch. Thank you so much to Trend Him. I will link their website in my pinned comment. Thank you so much for them sending it out to the channel. Not only do I get to review it, I get to keep it as well, but in no way, form whatsoever will that sway my opinion on this watch at all. And I must say that, you know, I haven't had many free ones coming into the channel, but there's some things about this watch. One particular thing that I am crazy upset about, that I don't like. So this will be a great example of a watch that's being sent to the channel that I get to keep for free, paid promotion. But there's one thing that I really despise about this watch. If I wasn't honest, I would just overlook it and say everything's peachy keen. But I'm an honest YouTube review channel. I will never do that to you, whether if I have to send it back or get to keep it. Let's go ahead, flip this camera around, and get this show started. All right, everybody, we'll start this review, but there isn't nothing on the wrist today because this is what I was wearing today. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, here I'm going to zoom out a little bit, beautiful box here that it comes in with the Seizmont logo on it. And it says Seizmont. I mean, it's a really beautiful box. There, zoom this in a little bit. Very nice box here that it comes in. And you can see from the B-roll, I had it on everything, but the stainless steel bracelet is not on for the B-roll, and I will explain this. So yes, I have it on a camo NATO style strap. Okay, I wanted to show you in here. So you know the box is awesome. You got your booklet on it, your warranty. The bracelet, I had to take 2 links out. We're gonna go over some measurements here. And you got the Seizmont wiping cloth inside, but very, very nice box. I mean, it's awesome. So we'll go ahead and move that because I'm having that, storing that right up here. I'm actually keeping the box. I don't do that too much. But we're gonna go over some measurements right quick on this. So the case width going across is 44 millimeters. The crystal to case back, obviously with the NATO type strap pulled out, is 11.9 millimeters. Lug tip to lug tip, 51 millimeters. The lug width is 22 millimeters. It does have a sapphire crystal, believe it or not, a sapphire crystal on it. It's not a mineral crystal. It weighs 130 grams with the bracelet with all the links on it. It's 3 TM water resistant, or 100 feet. It has a seagull movement in it. I'm not sure what movement it has on it. It's a seagull, I know from talking to other reviewers. It doesn't say on the back, but this is real quick. Go ahead and show this. It says stainless steel back, mechanical movement, 3 ATM water resistant. Okay, and look at this beautiful, beautiful decorated, you know, the movement, and you got the beautiful blue screw holding the rotor on. I mean, it's very, very nice. I love this movement. It's awesome. The skeletonized movement. Now, definitely can tell that this is sapphire crystal because every little fingerprint is on it. And I love this crown. Look, it's an onion style crown. Very, very cool. I'm just going to put this back on the NATO real quick. But yeah, sapphire smudges and gets dirty so easy. So that's how I can tell that this is a sapphire. Plus, you can do the test. Put it to your forehead when it's, you know, not been worn on your wrist. And if it's cold, you know it's sapphire. That trick is from Market Long Island Watches. Now, this is a very cool watch. And like I said, I get to keep it. But you know, it's very nice. And I like the white skeletonized hour and minute hand. Now, the second hand is very hard to see. Can't even see it through camera right now. There it is. It's going up towards the 12 o'clock. It's very hard to see. There we go. Let me angle it a little bit. Very hard to see. You have Seizmont mechanical movement on there with their logo up there at the 3 o'clock. I like it how they have the Roman numerals at 12, 6, and 9. It's very, very nice. It looks awesome, I think, on this strap. And you guys seen it from the B-roll. I had it on that Seiko leather diver strap. It's very, very nice. I love this watch. It's just one thing, as we got to get to it now, because you can see I have the bracelet on the side of it. I absolutely despise the bracelet. It is Seizmont logo on there. Push deployment, but it's a not a mill clasp. It's a press clasp. Okay, it appears to be solid stainless steel links. The end links are solid, but the bracelet is just real flimsy now. The good, the bad, and the ugly is coming out right now. So the good is you have a skeletonized movement with the exhibition case back, a seagull movement, which is a very good movement. This is keeping amazing, amazing time. I love the exhibition case back. I love that it has a sapphire crystal. And it's $249. It's a good price on the Trendhim website. That's a very good price. I love the skeletonized hands. It's hard to see, but yeah, on the bezel, it's a fixed, smooth bezel. But yeah, you do have the markings on it, which don't bother me, even though it doesn't turn, because, you know, it helps you to get the right time when you're setting this. I mean, it's an absolute stunner. I love this watch. So that's all the good stuff about it. I mean, but the bad, the only thing I'm going to say, we're going to say one thing for bad, and it's going to be the second hand. I think that the second hand should have been white, a solid white. See, you can see it now because you can't hardly see it. I know it's considered a fashion watch, so I think the second hand should have been white as well. That's the only thing I would say for the bad, okay? So everything is good. You got the one bad, then you got the one ugly. The one ugly is this bracelet. First and foremost, the most frustrating thing is this. I took 2 links out of it, okay? 2. For my 6 3/4 inch wrist, this thing only can fit a person with a 7 1/4 inch wrist. There's nothing on the website that says this. And if you were to get this watch and not be able to wear it because it was too small, and this is coming, you know, Trendhim, I believe, is Norway or Denmark, okay? So it's overseas. Super, super fast shipping, I must say. It took 3 days to get here. They use UPS Global or International. Very impressed. But if you were to get this watch and your wrist size was bigger than 7 1/4, you would be pissed off to know that this watch would not fit you. Because there's nothing that I've seen that talks about what size wrist it fits up to, okay? So that's number one. But number two, then if you decide to keep it, you'd be at least $30, $40 if you had to go to like Strapsco or something and get a rubber strap, a leather strap, or a bracelet for it. You know, you're gonna be out at least $40 or $50. Or if you got a NATO, that would be the cheapest way. But still, you'd still be spending a NATO type strap. You'd still be spending about close to $12 or so on Amazon. So it's frustrating. The thing that's very frustrating is, though, they used to make one that was bigger, and it had a mill clasp, and then they went to this cheap press clasp, and they went to only a watch bracelet that can accommodate a 7 1/4 inch wrist, which is horrible. So that is my complaint. I did reach out to Trendhim, and the lady who runs their emails and stuff, Genio or something, she's very, very sweet. She apologized up and down. She forwarded the comments to Seizmont. I told her that besides emailing her, I emailed Seizmont and have been yet to be contacted yet about the complaint. And I put in the title of the message, the email, as was just plain complaint. So, I mean, they used to have a mill clasp. If you watch old reviews on other channels on this, it had a mill clasp that could fit up to about an 8-inch wrist. Then they went to, you know, cheaping out and making it so it could only accommodate a 7 1/4 inch wrist and this you know, cheap press class. When I'm done with this review, this bracelet is going in the garbage can. Plus, it's flimsy feeling. I don't like the feel of it. Okay, you have it's high polished center links with brushed clasp and brush on both sides of the ends, okay? But this bracelet is going in the garbage when I am done the review because it's horrible. Like I said, Trendhim actually offered to let me pick out any strap or bracelet on their website and they'll send it to me free of charge. And I told them I just want a 22 millimeter black leather strap. So they will do that. Their customer service at Trendhim is basically 100%. It really is. Now, the final thoughts would be, can I recommend this watch for $249? If it wasn't for the bracelet, I would say yes, but I have to say absolutely not. I cannot recommend this watch. I have to be honest with you folks. And I'm getting the watch for free, and I'm still telling you I don't recommend it all based on the bracelet. Because if you were to buy this watch and your wrist is bigger than 7.25 inch wrist, you're in trouble. Or you're going to have to go through the hassle of getting a shipping label or sending it back. I don't know how that works, but it's a hassle. They're overseas, okay? So absolutely, I cannot recommend this watch. If I do get an email back from Seizmont, I will put an update video on this. But if not, you heard it from me. Trendhim, which is just a men's accessory website that sells watches along with handbags, jewelry, and other things, reached back to me, told me they were sorry and they would pass on the comments, and they're going to send me a strap. So they were very accommodating. But think of how many returns they might get on their website for this if people get this and realize they can't wear it. So look, that's all I have for you today. If you like this kind of content, please give me the thumbs up. Hit that bell notification so you get all my alerts. Please comment, and please, pretty please subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you. And please remember, time is short. Let someone you care about know how much you love them today. Have a great evening.